This morning on Stack Overflow, I came across an interesting question, and in this particular case, it was a student who had an assignment to count how many times on start, on resume, on pause get called. And what this student has is a counter, and his requirement is he can't use static. But the interesting thing for me is that he also has these log messages entered in each of the methods. And I've actually seen code very similar to this as folks working on Android for the first time, or really trying to understand the flow of the state for an activity at a much deeper level beyond what's actually documented in the Android developer website. I often see them add log messages very similar to this. So in this particular case, the student wants to count how many times this happens, but it also might be interesting to see what order these things happen in a real-world scenario. So I started thinking, well, how would you do this in LogRabbit? And basically, it's all there. All you need to do is create the right filters, and you'll get exactly what you're looking for, exactly how many times that happens. Or you can create filters that look at what is the precise order that these things occur. So I thought I would just demonstrate that here real quickly within LogRabbit. So in LogRabbit, I have it connected here. I'm just going to click clear. And then I'm going to go into Fluent Mail, which is an application I'm working on and is available as alpha in the Android Play Store. This happens to be an account that I subscribe to lots and lots of spam, so forget all the messages that you may happen to see here. It's a good source of malformed emails to make sure that your mail application is well formed. So I've launched the app. Our log messages should have got called. So now we could do a quick filter, and just look for on create, and there we go. There's an on create message in our log, and that got called once. We could also look for entered, and there we go. We see the on create, on activity created, and on resume get called. If you want to be able to quickly switch between these kinds of filters, what you could do is right click on a message and click add filter. Here's a tip. So if whichever row you have highlighted and you right click on, LogRabbit will try to guess the filter you're trying to create for you. So it's important to make your life easier, right clicking on the row that you're actually planning to filter on. And so in this case, I'm going to click on this one because that's where the message is. And let's say anytime that we find the entered message, if it contains that, we want to filter on that, and there we go. So we created a quick filter. We still have our quick filter here. I'm applying this filter and I say OK, and I'll go ahead and click on this one and clear our quick filter. So there we go. So I have my application log here, which seems to have a lot of errors in it, and then these are the messages that we have interest in. And you could quickly count here, or you could actually just say on create, and you'll see it happens once, and it would show you down here exactly what the count is of the occurrences of those messages. So that's another way to accomplish this particular user's task of finding out what the order these methods are called, or how many times they get called. I'll keep an eye out in Stack Overflow for more interesting questions that seem easily solved by LogRabbit, and I'll create more videos and post them here. Check back often.